Friends, listeners, seekers of truth, I invite you to delve into a realm where memory itself becomes a question, where the lines between reality and perception blur into an unsettling enigma. We are venturing into the heart of the Mandela Effect, a phenomenon that whispers of collective false memories, of parallel universes, and the very nature of our shared reality. The air is thick with unanswered questions. Why do so many of us share the same, demonstrably incorrect memories? Why do we remember things that never happened, things that history refutes? It is a chilling thought, a subtle tremor in the bedrock of our understanding. It challenges the very foundation of our personal narratives, the very fabric of our lived experiences. Do you remember the children's book cover featuring a smiling lion rampant, the one with the distinct wording Berenstein Bears? Millions of people recall that spelling vividly with absolute certainty, yet the official record, the published books themselves, consistently show Berenstein Bears. This seemingly insignificant discrepancy has sparked a firestorm of debate, a testament to the unsettling power of the Mandela Effect. This isn't an isolated incident. Think about the iconic Star Wars scene, "No, I am your father." Many swear Darth Vader's line was, "Luke, I am your father." The correction, subtle as it may seem, carries a significant weight, a stark reminder that our memories are fallible, perhaps even more so than we'd like to believe. The misspelling of Jiffy Pop as Jiffy Pop, the placement of the E in Monopoly, seemingly minor details, yet they fuel the flames of this fascinating mystery. The unsettling truth is that these shared misrememberings span generations, cultures, and even geographic boundaries, suggesting something far more profound than simple individual error. Is this a collective hallucination, a mass delusion on a scale we've never before witnessed? Or is there something more unsettling? Some posit that these discrepancies point to the existence of parallel universes, alternate realities branching off from our own, each with its unique timeline and subtle variations. These universes, according to this theory, would exist simultaneously yet remain largely indistinguishable, except for these occasional, jarring glimpses into their alternate realities. The implications of this theory are staggering. It suggests that our perception of reality might be far more fragmented and fluid than we ever imagined, that our memories, the very anchors of our personal identities, might be susceptible to the ebb and flow of these alternate timelines. The notion of a multiverse, once relegated to the realm of science fiction, now finds itself surprisingly intertwined with the bizarre reality of the Mandela Effect. But let us not stray too far into the realm of speculation, at least not yet. Before we embrace the radical notion of parallel realities, we must explore the more conventional explanations. Cognitive biases, for instance, play a significant role. Confirmation bias, the tendency to seek out information that confirms pre-existing beliefs, can lead us to misremember details, filling in gaps with what we expect to see rather than what actually was. The power of suggestion cannot be understated either. The mere act of hearing about the Mandela Effect, of encountering these shared misrememberings, can subtly alter our own recollection of events. The collective nature of the phenomenon can amplify these biases, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of misinformation and misremembering. Furthermore, the unreliability of memory itself is a well-established fact. Memories are not static recordings. They are malleable, dynamic constructs subject to distortion, alteration, and even complete fabrication over time. The passage of time, emotional influences, and even simple repetition can subtly shape and reshape our memories, making them susceptible to errors and inaccuracies. Consider the influence of media. The sheer volume of information we consume daily, the constant bombardment of images and narratives, can easily lead to conflation and misattribution. We may confuse fictional details with real-life experiences, blending them together into a hazy, uncertain collage of memory. Yet the sheer scale of the Mandela Effect remains a compelling puzzle. Even accounting for cognitive biases, the unreliability of memory, and the influence of media, the consistent, widespread nature of these shared misrememberings remains exceptionally difficult to fully explain. It is this stubborn resistance to conventional explanations that fuels the ongoing fascination with the phenomenon. The mystery deepens when we consider the emotional responses elicited by the Mandela Effect. The sheer sense of unease, the unsettling feeling of disorientation, this disconnection from one's own perceived reality, these are not reactions typically associated with simple memory lapses. The emotional intensity suggests something more profound is at play. Many have described feeling a sense of cosmic dread, a subtle but persistent unease about the nature of reality itself. This is not mere curiosity, it's a profound questioning of our very understanding of the world around us, a challenge to the fundamental assumptions upon which we build our lives. Debate continues. Is it a mass delusion, a collective failure of memory, or a tantalizing glimpse into a multiverse beyond our comprehension? The answer, friends, remains elusive, hidden behind a veil of uncertainty that only adds to the enigma's allure. The Mandela Effect stands as a stark reminder of the limits of our perception, the fallibility of our memories, and the unsettling possibility that the reality we perceive might be far more complex, far more fluid than we ever imagined. Perhaps the most profound aspect of the Mandela Effect is not the answer, but the question itself. It forces us to confront the limitations of our own cognitive processes, the inherent unreliability of our memories, and the ever-present possibility that the reality we perceive might not be the complete picture. It's a chilling thought, a haunting whisper in the darkness, a reminder that the world might be far stranger, far more wondrous, and far more mysterious than we could ever have imagined. The journey into the heart of the Mandela Effect is a journey into the heart of ourselves, a journey into the depths of our own perception, a journey into the very fabric of reality itself. And that journey, my friends, is far from over. The mysteries remain, beckoning us to delve deeper, to question further, to search for answers in the shadows of our own collective memory. The truth, if indeed it exists, remains shrouded in mystery, waiting to be unveiled.